I'm sorry, BA. I'm sorry.
But the GVE.
I'm always available. You fucking bitch.
Jay, are you there? Jay? Your camera's off.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Jay? Welcome to Meeting the Minds, longest hour in recorded broadcast history. What's up?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Meeting of the Minds. I don't have you in my ear, but I can hear you on my headphones because my headphones are right here.
Okay.
I've got a fun-filled show planned tonight.
Okay.
I hope you're not sticking around too long because I don't need you. But if you're here, I'd love to have you.
I'm totally fine with just clicking on the comments and reading them.
Yeah, BA is here today, everyone. We've missed him the last couple episodes. I would say he did pop in last night. I don't know if do you remember last night?
Yep.
Cool. That a baby? That a baby? I'm sorry.
What about it?
No, nothing. No, there was a lot of questions. Regarding the Consigliere and his way of his awareness of the room. He was taking care of you, but a lot of people thought he was gonna chop your head off at one point.
Like he looked like he worked for Al Qaeda.
Yeah, you could say that. Like the former group, Al Qaeda. I think they're out. Like the KKK, right? They're not around anymore.
I think we talked about this yesterday.
Al Qaeda.
Yeah.
It was probably mentioned like mid beheading, but that was another conversation I had the other day regarding a beheading in Lawrence.
Okay.
It was in the Sword and Scale podcast. It just I've been thinking about that kind of stuff lately. VD actually sent me a really, really crazy TikTok before this show that's got me a bit haunted, I would say. But I don't know, man. You've got me in a way right now.
I do.
I'm just happy to see you. I'm just happy that you made it through the weekend and survived.
Well, the weekend is going to start over, I guess, tomorrow.
Okay.
And Thursday. So I think you haven't seen the last of Bender BA.
Okay. All right. Is this all for Italia?
I fucking hate you so much.
Is this for Italia?
You're done taking stuff. You know, everyone could hear you crumpling up fucking everything. You realize that. Yeah.
Are you celebrating if it was winning?
No, Canada Day is Thursday.
Canada Day is Thursday.
Okay, so yeah, you could be by yourself because I'm not listening to crumpled up fucking shit this whole time.
Jalapeno cheddar bites are the key to any Burger King meal. You gotta understand that is that they have secret stuff that people forget. Yes, Crowbone, without a doubt, we are going fuck BA. I really don't think BA is gonna go. I think he just stole somebody's screenshot. Jay, I'm not having a crisis at RO. We talked earlier. I'm trying to read the comments. Liz Hylas. I will be attending the hits from now on. I actually missed out this morning because I actually could keep. I found some more time to sleep, and that's been rare. There's a lot more going on up here than you all know.
I think there's nothing going on up there. I think.
You know how many times Blind Mike's face has probably turned like sour milk after each taste? You know what I'm saying?
No,
I actually have no idea. Nobody knows what you're saying.
My anger? You think I'm mad? I'm not mad. Today's been a good day. You know, this is Meeting of the Minds.
Stop crumpling up shit right in front of your mic. Everyone could hear that. I don't understand you. So funny, Jay. It's so funny.
No, I'm not laughing.
It's not funny. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I had a great day today, Poodle. The beach was packed. I stayed away from that. I actually thought about going down there today to Nahan Beach. You couldn't see sand. There were so many people. Crab, if the people want it, the people can have it.
My anger is off the chain, I think.
No, I think that you're just...
That's what the Sigmund Freud Minahan is saying.
Oh. I'm sorry, Patrick. You're not helping with your show, so I'm here to crumple food. Do you have anything better to do, BA?
No.
Okay, I'm going to get back to it then. Thank you. I'm sampling a Burger King chicken sandwich today. For the review's sake, the McDonald's one was horrible. I've tried not to crumple that. I couldn't help it.
Okay.
What are you eating? What are you smoking on?
A vape?
Yeah, I did that. You know that's not what I'm asking. You know that. You should know that.
I'm tired, dude. I'm tired. I'll tell you. I had a long. It's been a long weekend. I do like the BK Italian chicken sandwich.
That's always my chirp, but they don't have it. Ara. They took it off the menu. So and you can't make it because they don't have mozzarella. And then at one point they had the little mini ones. You could make like a little parm because you just have it your way, and they had all this stuff. But this is my first Burger King chicken sandwich. I'll mute my mic.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Finally. Thank you. That was nice. You don't have to have it muted. You just have to mute it when you're crumpling up stuff right beside your mic. I just kind of relaxed. Passive aggressive crumpling.
All right, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna take that.
I don't know. I'm fucking. Hey, I got unblocked by the Kirk Minahan show today.
Proud of you. Nobody better than the King Cully, the one, the only. Doing God's work and dropping those hints when they're needed.
But what do you mean?
I feel like if you guys weren't cared for by the person that mattered, that wouldn't happen.
The residential schools, I think there's going to be a lot. I think there's going to be a lot more deaths coming up. Tell us tales about the old days. Wow, too many tales.
Tall tales?
Too many tales. Happy for you. Thank you. I had a one-on-one with Cully. Wow. Poodle's one-on-one Cully.
Shout out to the consigliere last night for telling us and filling us in on the fact that he was not there because he chose not to follow in the train plan.
There was no train plan, I guess.
Oh, really? There wasn't? You guys didn't think that was going to go down?
No, it just kind of happened out of nowhere.
Really? So you really did almost kill it by taking your shirt off?
No. I came in late to the party, I guess.
But you had pizza.
Yeah.
So you were allowed in because of the pizza, mainly.
I was allowed in because that's the place I was staying, I guess.
All right. As long as
I don't want to talk about. I really don't have any things. I got unblocked by the Kirk Minahan show today. Bender BA will continue for a few more days, and then
Yeah, I'm proud of you. We got a show tomorrow. You said you don't like to talk about the show.
I don't think I'm gonna be on tomorrow, the next day though, or maybe not Friday either.
Good. Would you be able to call the Kirk Minahan show tomorrow?
I'll be at work, so probably not.
You don't get a break or anything like that you'd be able to take around 10 o'clock?
I may be, but maybe not. My day is always different.
Wild day?
I'm gonna have a lot of stuff because I wasn't in today. I only work one day this week.
Okay, all right. Well, I just want to get out of you everything I can so that you don't have no excuses the rest of the week. It's been wild, and I think
Yeah.
that
Do you have anything you would like to talk to me about?
I'm gonna save that for 9:30.
Oh, okay. So yes, you're right. This is Meeting of the Minds. Yeah. Oh yes, Poodle.
We have the comments. We do have the comments. You can save yourself.
I'm reading the comments. Hey, we have this.
It's just better when you're stoned, man.
Good call. I'm just gonna get my weed pen.
He just had it in his hand.
That was not my weed. You know what I've been watching?
We all watched Sopranos today. We all threw on the first, second episodes of The Sopranos just because the trailer came out. I'll waste that on you. But what were you watching, BA?
The Barstool versus America thing. Are you watching it?
No. I will. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna. No.
No.
I haven't even looked at it. I saw
Yeah,
Casey,
how are ya, Mississippi?
our queen of the show.
You don't watch it, Jay? It's actually not bad. I kind of like it.
I'm not doing the not bad stuff. I'm not doing the other. I don't care. Like I will watch it. Like if someone threw it on my plate, I'll watch it. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it. I saw Casey Smith's tweet about like all the people in the picture and $40,000.
Like it has to be put in front of you.
If Cullinane was there, I'd watch it. If Blind Mike was there, I'd watch it. There's nobody there.
You're so irrational. You're so irrational.
I don't really know anyone there. It's not very entertaining to me if I don't know the people. If they were entertaining, then I would know about it. I saw Casey Smith tweet about it. I didn't see any of the other 8 people. How many people were there?
8.
I'm a queen. Thank you. There's 8 people there. There's 7 other people aside from Casey Smith, right? And she's the one that I saw tweet about, which is good. Like that's I follow Casey mainly because of Kirk, not because of Barstool. I forgot. Who can forget? It's you only follow whatever Kirk likes and whatever Kirk shows you. I forgot about that. I mean, I guess I know Casey from prior. I'm sorry, VA. I'm sorry. The Barstool pizzazz to me, even Big Cat, like I like his short little videos that he helped promote the.
What is this? Oh, sorry.
Is this a new?
Oh, I know. Sorry, I must have screwed.
I saw a video coming. Sorry. Before let's do an ad read real quick. This month we are pledging our ads. I'll say this week because next week we had something else. I already forgot what it was, but I have to go back to the show yesterday and watch what the hell we were supposed to put next week. Somebody asked about a promotion for next week. This week we are promoting OnlyFans.com. We are sponsored by them, and they are asking us to sponsor Carly X Rose, OnlyFans.com/Carly X Rose.
She's still on OnlyFans?
Yeah, she actually posted yesterday. She's using her titties a lot. Because Shake What Your Mama didn't paralyze.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Saco, eh? I forgot.
Did you steal that picture from somebody?
The
screenshot of the ticket?
No, I paid for it.
You actually bought a ticket?
Yeah.
So you're gonna pick me up?
No, my car is full.
Car's full.
Actually, are you in my car?
I could drive in your trunk and then hop in another car.
The car's Poodle Dick, Killer Kowalski, and
I thought Jay was gone. Blind Mike sneakers.
As soon as someone starts rattling you, the first thing you do is start crumpling up shit in front of your mic. You're so fucked.
Everything is fucked. People forgot. That night was epic.
This is tough. Is anyone else coming? Where's John?
Fuck man.
Like as soon as someone back against the corner. Here.
Sneaks.
Again. You
know why? You know why I didn't finish that? You know why I didn't finish that sandwich? The lettuce.
Holy fuck, Jay. Are you done crumpling shit? I just can't. I don't know why you why are you crumpling stuff in front of a mic? Tell me why. What's on your mind? Why are you so mad?
You're not helping. You're not talking much. You're just sitting there like, I'm learning where the talent is. Little by little, I'm starting to learn where the talent for the show comes
I'm
from.
fucking tired. I shouldn't even be on this week. It's my holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying.
Okay. I have a quote from a group. Does anybody actually still watch Meeting of the Minds? That's where we are.
People do.
Oh, anyone still actually watch Meeting of the Minds? We have a lot of people here in the comments just understanding. Did you throw the link out there?
I did because
you don't know what else to do.
No, I just am getting so sick of you crumpling up shit in front of a mic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every time I go on this with you, you start doing stupid shit like that, and that gets in my head.
I don't do it on purpose.
I don't know how many more times you can bring it up.
Yeah, I am fairly ignorant.
He thinks he's Lauren Michaels. That is a great comment. Sigmund Freudian. That is a great comment. Send the link. The link's okay. I'll send it to Poodle.
All right, Poodle, but only 14 minutes. I can't have you interfering with 9:30. I'm kind of annoyed with him because he's doing the show on Saturday. And I don't know, man. I'm jealous in a way. Like, it's good that you're not there. He's going to do the July 3rd episode of Gathering of the Goats as the comment guy.
Who's the comment guy? Poodle?
PD3, yep.
Oh, good. Nice.
No,
he reached out to me and we negotiated that.
Excuse me?
Me and Poodle had a negotiation.
And are you saying you allowed a goat to take your place? I think that that just happens because you're lesser than on the totem pole.
Can we get the preview now of whatever bad call Jay is going to make?
All right, so I was thinking today, and I should have said thank you for Madawaska. I should have said, hi, Dave. Thank you for saving the show. Headline Mike. Right, Poodle? Hi, Poodle.
Jake, I have a question for you.
Well, we're talking about my next bad call. But go ahead, spit your question so I forget what I'm talking about.
So why did you not want me on Saturday's show?
I'm jealous. Yeah, I said it was like a jealousy thing. Like I'm bitter in a way, but I'm hiding it because it's you. You know what I mean? But if it was someone else, I'd be tearing them apart. You know, like if it was BA is the comment guy, I would not be here right now. You know what I mean?
Would you like me to step out from it?
I mean, we can speak about this in 12 minutes, but I do have a guest.
Yeah.
So if you can come back on Good versus Evil, I would love to talk about that then.
I don't know. So we have 12 minutes, I guess. How you doing?
I'm good. How's Thunderwood?
I was talking about something, wasn't I?
Jay, me and Poodle are talking. This is actually my show, Jay. I'm talking to Poodle Dick. So yeah, I'll you can get off the screen for a sec, right? You know. Hey Poodle Dick, how you doing?
How was your birthday week?
It was good. Saturday kind of shut the bar down with we had a bunch of people out. Sunday I took it easy. Monday I hung out with the consigliere.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow I think I'm going to the bar with some work people, and then Canada Day, the beach if the weather.
What's Canada Day? Is that like a thing?
It's like It's like 4th of July though for Canada.
So you guys have it off and everything.
I took it easy Sunday afternoon. I guess I would say sneakers. But yeah, it's been a good 30th birthday bash. Maybe I went a little bit too hard, but it's still not over actually.
Yeah, In a week, we'll get the old BA back, which is cool. Right now, you're looking a little scary. You freaked me out. Yesterday, you freaked me out.
How? When? When I came in? I was kind of hot. I came in, man. I should
Poodle,
have.
can I read the text, Poodle?
Like you.
I'll try to skip over the more embarrassing ones.
We got Chuck Wag here.
Yeah, he's holding. What's up, boss? We got
What's up,
Twitter great, Twitter legend,
Yeah, no way.
real Chuck Wagon here. I'm just finishing up a Poodle. Poodle Dick over here in the top right corner, Chuck Wagon, was scared to bits up top on the bottom by Barstool Advisor the other day. As Barstool Advisor was on his bender over the weekend, best friends were torn apart, and that can happen when you're drinking too much, you're having a birthday weekend. Sometimes you got to hang with other people, you know what I mean? So, Poodle...
What are we doing here? It always happens.
Yeah, no, that's what this life is, man. You just gotta scare people and see how far you can take it.
Yeah.
It's your birthday. It's my birthday. I could cry if I want to. That's the same.
It's your birthday week, right? Is that what they do in Canada?
I celebrate my birthday typically on Canada Day.
Okay, I mean that's not something we do over here. You know what I mean? We celebrate our birthdays when they're happening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so girls do that shit, but
I do that.
I mean, not just here. I'm not saying
the pink cat tells stories. I'm sure. What, Poodle?
I would say a 30 birthday is that's a week-long birthday. It's a new milestone.
30 is a tough one. 30 is a tough one to swallow, I would say.
Typically on my actual birthday, like the actual day, it's like Canada Day is like a few days after, so all the boys are usually around,
Yeah.
So typically I don't really do stuff. I'll hang out with my family on like my actual birthday, and then I'll hang out with the boys on Canada Day.
Okay, that's awesome.
That's kind of how I do that.
That's what happens, man. That's what Canada Day is all about. I mean, we do American stuff over here on the other side of the border.
Day? I don't know what Canada
Day. The first. It's like their fake version of the 4th.
It's like July 4th, buddy.
It's probably nothing like July 4th at all. You guys probably don't even know how to do that. But sure. I mean, you try your best, I'm sure. For the queen and
stuff. You know who you're owned by.
You guys should all have to stay inside on the 4th and just pray and respect. I'm sorry. So Chuck Wagon is here. Chuck Wagon is here for a reason. Poodle, I would appreciate if you stayed, but I do need you for the next half an hour.
Wait, you need me for the? Yeah, you do.
Yes, I do for the next half an hour. I would like you here for this. So there was once upon a time, Kirk Minahan, Chuck Wagon, as you know, has done a bunch of live shows.
Yeah.
Chuck Wagon and VD were caught in a Twitter spat earlier, a friendly one, because VD felt like he had to put a poll up the other day to show how horrible of a fucking caller I am. So, I mean, whatever. I suck. Jay sucks. We know this. Chuck Wagon is somebody that would like to call in, is what I got from the tweets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like...
I can never get it. I'm at work, and I'm like, bro.
It's always busy?
Every time. Always busy. I'm not quick on the draw like you kids.
You just got to keep calling. Calling. That's all it is. I mean, you'll get through. Especially now, like, calling in will start to see the same numbers come up, and he'll allow the new fucking guy on.
How about him, huh?
You appreciated him? You like Cully on?
He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I love it.
All right.
And Kirk's like, what the fuck?
He'll learn. He's gonna learn. He's gonna learn fast.
The best part, if I may interrupt, Jay.
Please. Sure.
The best part about your call was as soon as you started calling Dave Cullinane and going, "Oh fuck."
Which one was yours? I don't know which call it was.
He had two.
Yeah.
The first one I was just yelling.
The first one, yeah.
And they hung up on me, and I think Tim and Canton came in right after that. And then the next one, I was asking him about one of my favorite podcasters, Sherry Shriner. But I was like this, all right, Kirk, have you watched the Sherry Shriner podcast?
Yeah, now I get it. Okay.
They thought he was Copper Dude.
Everybody thought I was Copper Dude.
I remember that one. Yeah. Okay, I remember that one.
So that one was more prominent than the one before that?
He put you on hold and everything.
Yeah.
he was like,
Jay
that's
definitely.
what he was like.
Jay
That's
would
your-
run away. If I know Jay, he was.
I had a lot
seconds
to
to run
talk
away.
about.
I got one question for Jay. The main reason
No,
why
I'm
I
here.
wanted to come on tonight.
Yeah. No,
This has been messing me up. This has been fucking me up since the live show.
yeah.
Was that
Why?
your girlfriend, or was that a girl you met in Madawaska? Was that your friend, or what?
No. Yeah, so she was a friend of a. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, how are ya?
I'll fill John in too because he knows a lot of the story, but like you, not the
You
exact
signed her up on
story.
Craigslist or something before you got there?
No,
or
that's
what?
that's what we were hoping. We were hoping Craigslist, Tinder, and all those would help out prior to this, but it didn't. It was dead. We were up at the
Yeah,
tip
I
in
mean, what the
Madawaska,
fuck?
you know what I mean?
Where
There was
are we
nothing up there. So we were at the bar, and a friend of ours had his girlfriend there, and she was associating with these fine lasses at the bar.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine had noticed that, the one that I drove up with. And he whispered in my buddy's ear, the girlfriend guy, I like chocolate. One of the ladies, an African Jamaican, I forget where she was from, but she was a soccer. Well, she was Jamaican, right? I think she was Jamaican soccer player up in Madawaska. So that made no sense. Poodle, you were there.
Yeah,
You heard the accent, no?
No, I didn't talk to her. No.
No.
Juan. Did you say
Was she
Juan?
Rick's dishwasher or something?
No, I don't know. No, they were drinking the whole time. They were having a
shit.
blast. They were at the. They did
awesome.
not leave the bar the whole time. But whatever. We left the bar Friday night. They met us back at our Airbnb like 4 hours later. They were supposed to show up like an hour later. They showed up like 4 hours later. So whatever. So I mean, Poodle Dick is like fetal position on the bed in the corner
Yeah,
as
you're
they
giving
show
up
up.
at that point.
Yeah, well, we were all ready to go to sleep, but then they showed up. We entertained. The buddy of mine took care of business till dawn, and we
Right off
heard
the
it.
bat.
We
She
heard
was
it.
only,
Like,
she was only in the house for about 2 seconds, and
yeah,
No
he,
way.
beeline. He saw Hershey's and he fucking squirted right to it.
That's fucking awesome.
It was amazing. It was amazing. So while that's going on, I'm there. I'm there to entertain. So you want a drink? You want another drink? So Mrs. Mayhem, we'll call her, which she ended up being.
Yeah.
Probably spilled
Is that
7.
parody?
It's a parody. It's
I
not
swear,
real.
I
None of
thought-
it's. We just
I
met
thought that
up
was
there.
her.
She was just
I swear, I
no.
thought
It was
that
not.
her.
It was not her. She died today. I checked, John. She did die today. She's the parody account's gone. Yeah. R.I.P. to Mrs. Mayhem. I mean, imagine if she actually saw that, man. Jesus fuck.
I know.
So
I
whatever.
thought for sure she was like obsessed with you or something. But
No.
whatever.
I think Jay was obsessed with her.
I was.
Oh,
I took.
man.
So I don't know. I spent that night.
She
as
was
the
a
other
star.
kid.
I mean,
She still is. Wait till next year. She's got a house. I know where she lives. She was right around the corner from Big Rick's.
I'm flying up to that.
I
motherfucker.
slept
I
there
don't
2
care.
nights. I rented an Airbnb for no reason. I had a place to stay. The second
That's
night,
so awesome.
I slept on the counter the second night. If you haven't seen that picture, it's out there. It's on BA's Twitter. If you look at BA's
Yeah.
Twitter, it's on his cover quote. But yeah, no, she's not. No relation. No kids.
Not anymore.
I didn't plant any seeds in her. No. But I just wanted to clear that up.
was gonna
We're going
say.
back, so there's always another chance.
I
And
mean-
Poodle Dick was there holding my hand the whole time.
I was not holding your hand back.
But we made it back. One other quick story before I let you go. I got you up here for another minute or so. The last VFW show, you recall that one that was out here in Western Massachusetts? That veterans fucking win that Carabas was at? That one? You know Sheldon from North Dakota?
Yeah,
He's
he has that voice.
Yeah. So I picked that guy up after that show, and in a fit of like wanting to smoke a joint with my buddy. You know what I mean? Because I've known Sheldon since the beginning of the show. You know, and he always had told me that he never smoked weed. I love weed, so like it made sense. He's on the other side of the country. He's over here for the first time. I just wanted to smoke a joint with my buddy. So I picked him up and I ended up driving into like this cornfield because I wanted to smoke near the water. So it got really like Brokebacky as we were getting into the darker areas of this farmland. Luckily, I was on the phone with a couple of my buddies while this was happening. And as I'm in my Mazda driving through the farmland, I got stuck in a rut. And we weren't getting out of there. Sheldon didn't want to get his boots dirty. So I had to call AAA and get towed out. And while AAA was coming, there was a truck coming out of nowhere. All right. So this truck came out of nowhere, a pickup truck, a Ford Ranger. And the Ford Ranger got closer. And I looked over to Sheldon. The Sheldon got in. Like, I was like, Sheldon, it's a chick. It's a chick. It's like this 100-pound chick coming out of the clouds, right? Chuck Wagon.
Yeah.
And it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense because it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. It was the gayest scene ever. All right, the gayest scene ever. It felt awkward. Sheldon was just staying his distance away from me just in case I got any ideas. You know what I mean? And this girl just shows up out of nowhere from heaven. All right, and I jumped in thinking that I was gonna help push my car out of the rut with her truck. So like, this was amazing. This is an amazing story. AAA finally got there. 4 fucking flatbeds showed up. All right, don't get me. I don't understand why that happened. But they got me out of there. They followed us back to the hotel. The girl also followed us back to the hotel. And
She wasn't on the flatbed?
she was not that big, and this is where I'm getting back to this. Is you asked regarding is that my type? I guess is where we were all gonna go. Everybody's been saying this recently.
Nothing wrong.
I love all aspects of life, but people forget the mud, Poodle. All right, people forget the mud. People forget the mud, girl. We have an NSFW section in Project Indigo, and there are pictures and plenty to offer. And this week, thank you for joining Good versus Evil. I'll get into the Star Show in a second. OnlyFans.com is a very, very important place. And as I was leaving the Mud Girl's house the next morning, I saw, this is one of the creepiest things I ever done. I saw her last name on the front end of this bed and breakfast that her family owned. So I went online, I searched her first name, I searched the last name, boom, onlyfans.com/Andy Lobel. All right, Chuck Wagon, Manners, Poodle Dick, tell him thank you. Thank you,
What's
Chuck
up,
Wagon.
boss?
Poodle Dick.
Hey, Poodle Dick. Ready for Saturday night?
Fuck them. Give me a screen for a second, please.
Yeah, I'm ready. Jay's kind
Is
of
that
mad
possible?
that I'm doing it right now.
BA,
What
can
was
you
that?
single screen real quick? Poodle, shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Good versus Evil. We are here live to tape on our 101st episode. Barstool Advisor is here laying down. Menners is on the bottom of the screen looking boring as fuck. Poodle Dick is here. Comment guy for the July 3rd Gathering of the Goats episode. How are we today, everyone?
We're doing great.
Really
today.
good, thanks, Jay.
Nice. Hi, Johnny. Thanks for taking care of that. Good versus Evil is a prime time show, and we need to make
Does
sure
John
it's
live in his
produced
car
appropriately.
now?
No, he's on vacation with his family in the great state of Delaware.
Yeah.
Doxed. So, I mean, we're not going to worry about what
the
John's
family.
doing.
Who's looking after the family business, John, while you're away?
The family matters.
Football gets the family.
So I just
Menners,
told the
how's
mud
lockdown?
story, Menners. Yeah, how's lockdown since Poodle Dick wants to take over the show?
Oh, look, it's okay. I mean, my son's one of his classmates got COVID, so he's got to isolate in his room for 2 weeks. So it's pretty boring, actually. We're all just stuck at home. But I have to say, John inspired me. John and Calm recently just watched the whole Marvel movies time in the right timeline, and John inspired me and my wife to do the same. So this is going to be our lockdown mission to go from beginning to end. I'm not a huge Marvel guy, but I think it's fun watching them in the right order. So
what did you
Thank
start
you,
with?
John.
Tonight.
What'd you start with?
I
I think it's Captain America, then Captain Marvel. I think we're up to Iron Man 2.
What I want to know
Captain
is
America, Captain Marvel.
what did you start with originally, like in your life? Have you seen, because a lot of people just saw Iron Man because they saw Iron Man. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I want to know what was the first one you saw by accident. You have to remember. You remember. You're just being a dickhead.
I think Iron Man. I saw the first one for sure.
That's usually the one. That's what I wanted to say.
I've
Everyone
seen a
sees fucking
few
Iron
of the
Man.
Marvels throughout their release because they're fun to go to. But of the 24, 25 movies, I've probably seen 6 or 7.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the rewatch.
Are you a
This is
Sopranos
not
guy?
a
Done. Change the subject now.
Are you a Sopranos guy?
Yeah, 100%. Watched it when it came
You
out.
see the trailer today for the new prequel?
I did. I
Okay.
did.
Thoughts on the end? I didn't know he was in the movie, Leota. I didn't expect him to come out and be a boss. Is that
Oh,
somehow
okay, Jay.
is that somehow connected? Is that a real connection with like one of the other movies? What other movies am I talking about?
Manners, Warden's asking, is that a stripper pole behind you? You dog.
It's a mirror. It's a mirror, Warden. There's no.
It looked like a pole, man.
That's not a poodle. I hope you just took notes on how to be a common guy.
Manners, do you have a tiny house or is it a regular house? Or is that
It's a regular
boat?
house. I'm on the second floor. We've got our own little bedroom upstairs.
Okay. It's not an attic. It's a regular people size.
I mean, it's not regular people size because it's a Mena's house. So,
So
you know, if you can imagine sort of Hobbit, can you imagine Hobbiton from the Lord of the Rings?
So we were talking Hobbit the other day. You live in a Hobbit house? Like big
I
spoons?
do.
Do you have regular sized spoons or big ones?
Well, what are you? Are you the
And people
teaspoon?
are shunning him for it.
Good.
A la Cersei through the streets. It's I want to know.
This show is terribly produced,
I want to know if
terribly
you're
hosted.
really this big. Like, are you really 5 feet or are you 4 feet? And we're being tricked because cameras play tricks, and I'm being taken back right now.
I thought Jay, before I met Jay, I thought he was at least 6 feet, and he is nowhere close to 6 feet.
Yeah, I'm just under 6 feet, so about 5'3".
Our Manners and Jay are probably around the same height.
I'm taller than him. I know I am. I know I'm taller because I can hear it in his voice.
You're a mental fucking midget. though, Joe. Mental fucking
That's
midget.
fine. I'll always be taller than you.
Mental health.
All right,
God,
so here's where I'm gonna go with the start of the show. Menners is here for a reason. He's talking shit again to one of the most
What are you
lovely,
talking about?
lovely people in the miniverse. And
I was proved right. Didn't you see that article making fun of Jared's mental health? I get completely eviscerated. I'm sorry if that's too long a word for you, Jay.
not at all. Not at all.
I don't speak Colombian. I don't speak Colombian. But
don't speak
you know,
pygmy.
and then someone makes the same joke and it's seen as being very funny. So again, ahead of my time, victimized.
It's kind of like it's.
Allison's a
kinda like-
bitch. Allison is definitely a bitch.
She knows her place.
Maybe she's a
de-
cunt.
She
she's a
definitely
cunt.
knows her place, Manners. You have
Sorry,
to say that.
BA.
It's
Spit it
kind of
out, Fatty.
like when Kirk made fun of Blind Mike's girlfriend's feet, and then other people do it.
We did that
online.
yesterday. You're not
And
gonna
then
do
he
that.
gets mad. It's.
We talked about that yesterday.
Oh, okay, Jay. Very
Oh,
sorry.
so you're playing the victim now again. So those messages
you.
where you
Just
and
like
Mike.
you. Just like you.
No, not at all. I didn't backtrack in DMs to anybody.
No,
you
no.
backtracked DMs. You said you wouldn't do it, and then you did it. Big difference.
That's true. Fair.
That was pretty sad.
Mm.
That's true. Fair.
The DM.
But yeah,
proves-
obviously, big, huge gathering of the goats. Man is live this Saturday night.
It's
Poodle
alright,
Dick's first crack at the comments. Are you excited, Dick?
Oh, I'm very
Miss-
excited, Manners. I can't wait. I also, am I good to represent the Gathering of the Goats at Saco?
Absolutely. We'd
As
love
what?
to have you there.
Saco.
Excuse me?
He'll be our representative. He'll be in charge of public relations on the day. He'll be just basically as our representation, unless, of course, he does a really bad job as comments this Saturday, and then
Did you hear
I
what
want
he
nothing to do with him ever again.
All right.
Oh, come on.
That's
Manners.
kind of where I am right now.
What do you
just 'cause
think?
he's
What
doing
Poodle
it
Dick-
at all?
I care about the show, so if you fuck it up on Saturday, you
I mean, I
are
don't think I can fuck up a show.
GONE.
I don't think I can fuck up a show more than BA can. I won't be fucking.
Absolutely, I agree. That's why I
know.
gave you the job.
What a ricochet shot at me.
No, I was gonna finish. I am not going to be wasted. BA wasted. I'm gonna bring the good BA.
That's true. I could fuck up a show with drink. Don't be drunk. That would be
Yes.
my advice.
No one's watching this. Is that
The
correct?
sad thing is that Jay wants me
We're up
to
at
fail.
101.
10 people.
Jay is praying for my failure.
Pretty much. I mean, before the show, I suggested that Pluto die.
But
And-
Jay could never be a comment guy. He would never be able
No,
to
Jay,
do
you're
it.
an on-air talent.
Yeah.
I'm not given that opportunity on that network. Unfortunately, they didn't know how to use my talents and whatnot. We were talking about
That was a terrible call.
We were talking about
to
my
the
calls.
show.
We were talking about my
Jay,
calls. I don't really care what anybody thinks. If it's bad, it's good. It's good. It's good. Bad. They hung up on me. They didn't give me much opportunity. He didn't give me
Because
an
you're
opportunity
fucking
to talk.
awful. They let you talk
Awful
for
how?
way too long.
Well,
You
Jay
just speak
did two-
gibberish.
Jay did two.
Like you-
corners.
What?
He was the Sherry Shriner one called like Doodle. That was Jay as
Why
well.
don't you just dox me forever?
So, Jay, like you seem to think that the calls you make are funny, but they're not.
No. Why do I
You know,
think?
if-
why do you think I think I'm funny?
Well, because you keep doing it, and you were trying to be funny on that call, that first one, and
How?
it just fell completely flat.
How was I trying to be funny, man?
Well, what were you trying to be then? Because it wasn't entertaining.
He can't. He acts like such a like. He avoided me in Madawaska, number one.
No.
And then he
Jay.
comes at me.
No, Jay.
And then he
I
comes.
heard. Wait, Jay.
Manners-
Would you like to say something about this?
Manners. Jay avoided Kirk. Like Jay ran away from Kirk. Anywhere Kirk was, Jay was the exact opposite.
I was right
What
there.
a fake tough guy.
I was right there the whole time. The whole time I was right within 10 feet of him.
Jay
10
when he
feet.
came over. Jay when he came over to our table.
He called me
said,
out
"Hey, how's it
mid-show.
going?"
Couldn't say anything other than I hate that guy.
He's
Well,
just
you did
speaking
throw
for
up.
everybody.
He did call me out mid-show. Didn't have the balls to call
Jay,
me out
what's
or ask
going
any
on
questions.
personally with you?
Forget that. I have actual something to talk about. All right.
Okay.
You said my calls suck. The calls suck because he wants them to suck. He doesn't allow them to flower. All right. I don't care about that anymore. I'm gonna call whenever I call.
You
I
couldn't
call,
flower.
Once
You
I
could
get on the
never
line, the
flower,
first
Jay.
thing he says,
Jay, you
the first
couldn't
thing he
flower.
says is, "What do you want?"
No matter how much
Obviously, I want to
fertilizer-
talk to him. If I didn't want, dial the number. Go out of my way to dial the number. Sit there on hold. And
So
Jay,
you
listen to
do
all
all that
the
and then you have
bullshit.
nothing to say.
Jay, can
I like to talk.
can put words together, everybody. Wow.
Okay.
I like to talk. So if someone puts their phone number up and it's available to talk, I'll call and talk.
question.
Why don't you just
Jay.
call me instead? And just
What's up, Poodle?
chat?
What's up, Poodle?
With the show being live now, will your calls get better because you can make your calls more topical?
Yes, and that was my problem. Is I had so many things to talk about, but he just said, "What do you
Yeah.
want?"
What are
I
you
know.
What do you
talking
want?
about? You had nothing
that's
to talk
Jay's-
about.
I listened to the
that's
whole
just-
show, man.
Your brain. How could you have listened to the whole show?
'Cause
It
it was
wasn't out
live.
yet.
It was live.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what did
The
you have
only
to say?
things that were left to talk about were whatever came from the calls, and they sucked. They always do.
No, I think
The whole show was before the calls, man.
Just to step
It came across as brain dead. That's my
Just to step
opinion.
in for a second,
nothing
Jay.
new.
You just said you had so much to talk about,
Mhm.
but then when Kirk said, "What do you want to talk about?"
BA. You know damn well I could sit here and talk for 6 hours if you wanted.
No. Never
We did
mind.
it Sunday.
Never
We did
mind.
it Saturday. We did it Saturday. Nobody cares about Adam. Nobody cares about Adam. We'll talk about Adam on another day. I have something that I really want to get to, Manners. You have drive-thrus
Okay, 'cause
in
I'm
Australia?
gonna go soon.
Yeah, good. That's good. You have drive-thrus?
Yep.
All right. You have liquor drive-thrus?
Liquor drive.
They have drive-thrus in some liquor stores in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah, we
We're
don't
a
have
modern
those here
country.
in Boston. We don't have those in
Yeah.
Boston.
No. Yeah, we
But-
have them here.
All right, so I went to the drive-thru before the show. All right.
Yeah.
And ended up getting some food, some this, some that. They messed something up, of course. Do you
Great
rush?
story.
Do you rush through drive-thrus? That's one of my pet peeves with people. When people are driving and I'm not, people feel like they have to get through that drive-thru.
Finish the freaking sentence.
Lickety fucking split, right?
This is
There-
your issue.
there-
How
I don't-
fast do
I
you
take
drive
to
through
my
a
point-
drive-through?
Well, there's a place in my city where Kentucky Fried Chicken. for some reason they haven't updated their drive-through system in 20 years. All right, they stick a
No.
bucket out of the window.
No.
Manners.
Bucket.
They all get timed. All these guys get timed, right? All the
What?
drive-through people. You place the order. The food has to be made in a certain. There's like clocks in there and stuff, and it's crazy.
This
It's
is
wild.
crazy.
It's
This can't be
absolutely
true. This can't be true,
wild.
Jay.
Well, those things ruin people like you and other people. And the guy that took me to fucking Burger King earlier. All right.
Wait, what do you mean by they ruin people like Menners? Like his business or just
Yes, owners. Like if
Why?
the times and stuff. If they're not like exact, the business closes or they don't get promotional items. I don't fucking know what happens, but these people think that their lives are at stake if they don't fulfill that drive-through order in like 30 seconds, man. No matter where you go.
Mm.
That's not
I mean,
true.
this is a big problem. I mean,
I take my
Jay,
fucking sweet ass time, Manners. Always.
Jay,
Always.
Well, honestly,
This lady-
you
the
are a
lady today-
nightmare. I
the
would
lady-
hate to be
I'm gonna
stuck
call
behind
them.
you in
I'm
a
gonna call them.
drive-through.
I'm gonna call
I
them
can
right now.
imagine you fucking yapping away to the server, yapping, asking for attention. Talk to me. Talk to
She
me. I
forgot
need some
so many
attention.
things, dude.
Jay, you're-
All right, listen. This was the big problem.
You
She
should-
gave me $3.50 back.
Sorry. Actually, in the chat, people are asking, "What is Jay talking about? What the
I'm
fuck is
so
Jay
confused.
saying?"
I think Jay is the worst personality on the KMS
Thank you,
network.
thank you.
or
I have
Miniverse.
a story and I'm trying to tell it. Shut up.
It's not a story because it's uninteresting. You're
I
talking
don't
about
care if it's
drive-through.
interesting or not. It happened.
Okay, great.
It happened.
Well, I'm going.
Mohammed,
because
live the tape.
For joining. Good versus
if you're just going to
evil.
talk about fucking drive-through KFC,
All right, this is
I
the
mean,
end.
gee-
This is the end. This is the end. You didn't even understand that part of the fucking.
Nothing make him schizo.
Who is this brain dead fuckhead? Who is this person?
It's funny
There's
you
no
say
way
that.
you like.
Jay, I had a question about your drive-in.
The
Are you
lady
saying-
sent.
You
don't
like
encourage him, poodle dick.
but he was just kept on rambling, and you gotta let people come in and talk sometimes. My question was,
The whole end of the story is that she gave me $3.50 poodle as change, and then asked me after she handed me that $3.50 and my utensil for whatever the fuck I needed that for. Do you want your 18 cents back? The world is going crazy. What's up, poodle?
so my question was, you were saying you don't like people that go through the drive-through fast food line and that order
Anxious.
fast, right?
Yeah, they
Anxious.
get like mad anxious.
So-
they feel like they have
so
to
you-
get through.
So are you talking as the person taking the order, or
Both ways, because I
Both
feel for
ways,
both.
okay.
I feel for both because people like Menners, the owners, rush to their employees, so their
Okay.
employees are always stuck like that forever. They think everything has to be like lickety fucking perfect, split sauce, this, that, time, everything has to
You
be.
are the
We
worst,
gotta get
Jay.
the
You are
bucket
the worst.
outside.
You
gotta
are
put
the worst.
Dude, Menners, they
You're
put
the
the
worst
bucket
person.
out the window just to set the clock off early, so that
I
they
want
have
you to
more
jump
time.
out a window. Can you jump out a window? How many stories up are you? How many
And then we'll have
stories
the
up are
best
you?
show ever. How many stories up was the last?
Yeah, just jump
employee
out the
that
window.
left 2 eggs
See what
buffet?
happens.
How
What?
many? How many stories up was the last employee you let go from 2 eggs?
so Manners,
Uh,
your restaurant doesn't have drive-through, right?
No, it's
No.
gourmet. It's gourmet.
No, no, definitely not.
Okay, so
He
that-
only has gourmet items. You ever watched the movie Carpool, Manners?
This must be. I have
Oh
to
my
say,
God.
Jay. I have to say, Jay. Talking drive-throughs for fucking 10, 15 minutes is the fucking.
BA, BA, have you ever had anybody at a drive-thru or a restaurant ask you if you want your 18
God.
cents back
Okay.
after?
Bye, Jay. Bye,
Getting-
Jay. Thanks for inviting me on this waste of time.
you
Gathering of
Fucking
the Goats
loser.
Saturday,
Poodle
July
Dick,
3rd.
I'm looking forward to Saturday night.
I'll be
Jay,
able to
I hate
grab
you.
it.
BA, happy birthday.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm going to go and watch your sister now on Pornhub. Bye.
Right.
OnlyFans.com/xCarlyRose this week. We are sponsored by
creepy way to say
OnlyFans.com. He just that just shows that Menners only knows that one website exists.
Is this still live? Yes. This is
Jay,
live.
what's
Rob.
your
Great
what's your
comment,
list
bro.
for porn websites?
Shout out to the Scally Cap King. I'm not gonna say his name because he's a
But Jay,
cunt.
can I have a question? Because I was in the back.
Poodle Dick's talking, BA. Shut up.
No. I'm
What
asking
poodle?
you a
Shut up,
question.
BA. What poodle?
So you just chirp Manners for only knowing Pornhub. What's your list for porn websites?
I usually Google and go by that because I know what I'm looking for as far as like
Person.
you know, content. I don't really care. Oh, that too. I mean, person helps. I usually, if I know the person, I trust X videos the most because they have the biggest selection. But I mean,
I don't get how
I find that xnxx.com has a more vast selection.
I don't get as a driver how you can go fast through a drive-through because it's all dictated.
It's anxiety. Like people will just take their order and they'll forget their shake. They'll forget their shake. They'll forget their sauce. Like people like that. Like me, I won't forget anything. Like I got a checklist before I leave that drive-through window.
So
other people,
you
they'll just
stay
go.
at the drive-through window and you start looking at everything, and that thinking your time.
Okay, those people piss me off. You got to know where.
That's what Chase.
I won't go in the bag. I won't go in the bag, but I'll make sure. Like I'm not that bad anymore as far as like taking your sandwiches here. No, I'll do the drinks though. I'll do the drinks.
Jay, what about? Are you that guy who you rattle off a couple things and then you sit there like
yes,
and then
and
then
I
keep
have,
on ordering. But once you get to that you just kind of say no, I'm good.
No, people. Yeah, well, that's part of the like. If they just stopped asking me, anything else, anything else, I would probably want something else. But they annoy me so much talking back and don't let me just gaze into the menu. But in a way, like they don't care how much that you buy. They freaking make millions. Like they don't.
Jay, what about do you like to talk? Do you like to get your order in and out, like, or do you like to make a little sweet talk with the cashier?
If I'm at a fast food restaurant, I usually don't know what I want. I hate menus. Okay, I don't like to look at menus because they have too many things on them, right? And then I want more than one. I've had to order two things because I'm so like stuck on two things. Like so, I don't like to look at menus until they come to the table and ask, and then I'll pick something. Usually, because I'll always eat something on pretty much any menu. Like 90% of menus in the world, I'll eat something on the menu.
What's one thing you don't like when it comes to food? Like weird seafood, I guess. Because not because it's seafood. I'll eat fish, but I don't like stuff with legs. Like like tentacles.
Yeah, I'll do that too. I'll do octopus before I'll do a lobster now.
What?
I'll do squid, like what is it, calamar. I'll do that, but I don't like I don't like leg stuff.
Actually, in the private chat, someone's saying, "How do you hate people that rush through drive-throughs? I move, you move, the line moves. It's physically impossible to rush it."
There's a famous comedy sketch that one of my great and favorite comedians does, John Panay, and it's called Get Out of the Line. And I'll play it during overtime if anybody cares to stay here for a few minutes.
Can you send me the link?
Yeah, no, I got you. No, John Panay is one of my favorite comedians of all time. He's from the Boston area, I believe, and he does a lot of these like he reminds me of Gaffigan. Although, please interrupt this driver. I'll do one more ad read. I gotta make sure this is the right OnlyFans page. So again, you guys didn't understand that the change was handed back to me, $3.50, and then I thought that was it. When you get $3.50 back, BA, that's probably it, right? Right?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I
went to the drive-thru. I ordered my food. She gave me $3.50 back. All right, I put it in my cup holder. All right, but that wasn't it. The quote that came out of her mouth next was, "Do you want your 18 cents too?" 18 cents.
You probably look like a guy that needs 18 cents, Jay.
Yeah.
What can I do? Look inward.
I don't think you should ask anybody if they want their 18 cents back. I think it's just included with the $3.50.
So
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
So was that 18 cents included in that $3.50, or was it?
It was supposed to be. Yes, I received $3.68 in change, but I didn't know how much change was coming back. I just assumed that I was only getting $3.50 back.
Why don't you pay tap and be fucking in the 20th century?
What?
21st century. Why you pay cash in Neanderthal?
Or you could just keep the change, cheapskate.
Maybe I got a $20 for who? For who? Her? After that?
They didn't even shake my shake because she was so annoyed at me. This girl was talking back, and the manager was in the back laughing. Like it was. You forgot my sweet and sours, and I need ranch, and I felt I was loving it. I was loving it, and she hated me. She's throwing everything at me. What
side question? Besides me, is there anybody else that doesn't get annoyed by you?
Warden of the North. He seems to just take it as it is. I got the 18 cents.
I think a lot of I used to not get annoyed as Jay that much, but there's certain things he does that annoy the fuck out of me. When he crumples up stuff in front of the mic, it will always make me mad. When he
Gordon, that was the quickest I've ever told the mud story. I just want you to know. I didn't even tell him that.
Jay, that was a good time. You had good timing. You had that one. You started that at 1 minute mark at 29, and you were almost done with that by the 32-minute mark.
That's true. That was the best rendition of the mud story you've told.
I included a couple tidbits that have never been said before. I didn't say anything about the girl's name before. That's in this episode forever now, and things. I didn't talk about the boyfriend that showed up in the morning. There's a lot more to that story.
No, you definitely talked about that.
I had a quote. You fucked it up. Go ahead. If you want to talk on my show, go right ahead. Whenever you. So I have one more point to get before the end of the show, before we get to the most important part of this show. I have been speaking I asked Manners the other day, and he didn't seem too interested today. You know about Sherry, all right? The new guy that is in this new second season of this Opportunist podcast, the Opportunist podcast that I've been listening to. Whatever, man.
Oh, sorry, just clicked up by accident.
No, it didn't. He was a pharmacist. He was diluting chemo drugs. All right. I was trying to talk to you about this the other day as far as the whole thing goes, because it's bananas. I like how sorry we're telling Manners that they're a drive-through liquor store. I had to lock my way in there.
You started talking about liquor drive-throughs and then ended it on
Danny from Billerica has been another mud type girl and just come out of the sky and save us from
Jay, when you tell a story, you tell like 5 stories. There's stories in your stories.
It's a problem.
You start somewhere and they go somewhere. Like the whole chain.
Sheldon abandoned me on that night, and I didn't even tell Chuckwagon that. Like Sheldon legit just scathed off into the freaking darkness that night. That was the most disrespectful shit I've ever been a part of.
You blame
left
him?
Me with this. No, not at all. Not at all.
But I would say Sheldon is a farmer, so he should be staying there with you.
It made no sense to him not to stay. I thought we were tag teaming, but he must be in love with this baby mama thing, beautiful queen that he keeps as a in the basement or whatever Kirk said. Sorry, I didn't know where to get that. You know what bugs me about Sheldon is that he told the story about walking somebody outside of his barn with a leash, and I'm scarred with that forever. That was on the Roster podcast. Yeah, he was one of the Minifans lucky enough to participate in that podcast early on when it was great.
You don't like the podcast anymore?
I haven't listened to it in about 5 months. 4 months. Heartbroken mainly.
Do you want to talk about it? You seem
I think about it every day apparently because I always mention on this freaking podcast. I actually sent her. I talked about that porn that I watched recently, that with all the throw up yesterday. Did you hear that one? So
I did not hear that.
I was talking to the consigliere regarding this, and So I won't talk about the whole thing, but the first 20 minutes, this girl throws up and eats this guy's ass probably 20 times. All right, like she's just all up in his butt and all over his member, and just. At first BA, it's all water, and it's like, all right, that's cool. But then you get the chunks as he's going deeper and whatnot. And Jay actually date that chick that was in the picture. No, I met her through a friend, and she took me to the mountains, and we smoked a joint.
This girl, sorry.
Yeah, her. And then I ended up sleeping. I woke up in her bed the next day after I went there sleeping. But Poodle Dick, what was I was saying something? I fucking forgot.
You were saying like 5 different things. You're talking about Sheldon.
Yeah, no, Sheldon. left me
But
that
then
night.
you were also talking about the podcast with Shuji Shriner and the new
Well,
season.
Sheldon pissed me off recently because he smoked the joint with Madawaska Rob. Madawaska Rob, I've been bitching about a lot lately because he's been blocking me trying to be Kermit on Twitter. Got me out of 14, banned me from 420. Then he re-added me playing overtime. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know how long I could do this stuff. I'm so tired.
If you get off the screen, that would be great.
Beautiful. Okay, say boy.
Fuck breast cancer.
What a dick. I'll be in the back. I'll be in the background though, so I can shut it off. But
it's not even pancreatic. All right. So yeah, Poodle. We don't need to.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Tell her to get real cancer, bro. Kirk's mom did.
That's true.
She's not here anymore.
That is true. That is true.
She did die, so.
Yeah, that is true. You're right.
R.I.P. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a death in the world today. Pluto's like, yeah, no man, Glenn Ordway.
Yes, I do. Never.
Yeah, so he
died.
Sorry, he died. He announced his retirement from WEI. He said he's going to retire at the end of August.
How do you feel about that?
It kind of hurts. Like, I haven't listened to them in a while. He's on with Forey and Merloni in the afternoon, and I mean, we got Kirk, so like things like.
Question: do you think he'll come on the Kirk show now?
I don't think so, but it'd be amazing to just hear him and his stories because he's got some radio stories, but that's all he's got. Like, I don't think like Denny Callahan, I was gonna call him. Fuck, John Dennis. That guy's got some real life stories, like some real crazy plane stories that we're waiting to hear. And the best stories that Ordway ever told on the radio was that he was forced to swim naked at the Lynn YMCA as he was growing up, and that was just common to that time. They jumped in the pool without.
Do you know how old he is?
Okay, Google. How old is Glenn D. Ordway? 51. So he was born in 51. That's when my father was born. He's the same age as my dad.
How old?
1951. So do the math. That's a lot of like 71. 71. I did that. I can do that. I can do that. It is. It's 2022.
Yeah.
So it's 71. Pull the dick. You're ruining my whole fucking shtick. I don't even know what that is. Kirk was right. Did Jay actually take that check? Good season, Jay. See you in 22. What is he talking about? What's Warden talking about? I think I'm gonna end the show now.
DC.
You can play in tonight?
Yeah.
You're end it, Jay. Just let me know. I'm
not going to bed.
You're not going to bed? Then let's hop on and do something. I have a lot of video game talk coming at everybody within the next couple of weeks. I have a famous Jew that is into Mass Effect that I would like to have on. I have other people that I've been gaming with recently that I didn't know gamed. So I think the game aspect of all this will have to develop slowly. What, Plural?
Can we do a post Sons of Newark movie?
Sons of Newark movie? What do you mean?
The trailer that just came out today. When it comes out, can we do a post show review?
Oh, hell yeah. Without a doubt. I mean, you actually have an announcement regarding Sacco.
No,
right?
not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Tomorrow, maybe? No?
Maybe
okay.
Soon.
There's a lot of DJs being recommended to, one DJ being recommended to Dave Cullinane. I want to make sure that you don't get excluded from events and such, because I feel like there's a nice group of the world that Cullinane seems to be favoring.
What
and I don't
group
like
that would be?
I don't know.
Are you in that group?
I don't think so. I don't think I'm allowed. He actually hung up on me twice because I know he has the power to that button.
I think, Jay, you got to come prepared. You got to listen to the show, be topical. You're a topical person.
All right. Well, they weren't talking about anything of fucking very great interest. I'm sorry that the show was so fucking amazing prior to I called. I don't remember anything. I really don't. Usually when it's a great show, you remember things, right? It was a good show, but I don't remember much.
What do you give?
And I was
Colley's
on hold
first
for a
show?
while.
What do you give Colley's first show?
Justin gave it like an 8.6, and I suggested that he get fired because of that rating. Like, I don't feel like you're allowed to give a low rating to your boss. I mean,
You think that was a low rating?
He should get 10s until he gets paid or signs on a dotted line. I feel like you shouldn't be fucking around with Cullinane if he's like your boss at this point. I don't think that like he would give Steve a lower grade than that. I don't know. I think Cullinane did fine. He held his own. He played a great song. The song was fine. He let in great. The graphic was good. I was wondering who made the new graphic. The squiggly KMS.
Yep.
I would like that on the shirt instead of the shirts they came out with.
I wasn't feeling the squiggly KMS.
No?
No.
I thought it looked ugly at the top, but I like it
one.
as like a logo type thing. The cats are going nuts.
All right, I'm gonna.
Right. You can find out. Thanks, Boda. I'll be in there in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, PT3 comment guy for Gathering of the Goats, which will be on Saturday this week with Menners and Visionless Dave. This has been Good versus Evil. Freddie, adieu.